Does this incident still affect your life today?
Yep. I don't go a day ever without thinking about what I did and who I affected. It's constantly there, knowing what I've done. It's constantly, the memories are still there. The prison life memories are still there. That gets me mad because of what I've done. Knowing that I hurt somebody the way I did. I didn't just hurt him, I hurt his whole family, hurt mine. I worry about my kids becoming a victim of something like that. I got to worry about every little thing I do out here because of that. I got to worry about getting pulled over for a ticket because they'll run my record and say, oh, we got one here. Simple little things. I can never vote. That affects it. Not that I'd ever want to again, but I can't own a gun. I don't know. I guess the worst part about, the worst thing is the jail dreams. My kids probably don't know about this, but they're real. I wake up in the middle of the night, think I'm still in there, think I'm doing the crime again, just like it was happening today. I'm 48 years old. This happened 30 years ago. Yeah, it still affects me today.
You good? If you came face to face with the victim today, what would you say?
Could you say? I wouldn't even know how to begin to apologize, or I don't know what you could say. I would just say I'm sorry and put my head down and walk away in shame. Nothing else to say.
What was prison like for you?
Prison. To start off with, it's lonely. You're in there with a lot of guys, but you're alone. And it's scary. And it's dark. And it's dingy. And it stinks. And it's disgusting. And of course, you're in there with a bunch of criminals, yourself included. You can't do nothing by yourself. You have no freedom at all. You can't go nowhere by yourself. If you get a visit from your family or friends, that's awesome. You look forward to it all week. And when you're done with the visit, you get to strip down and spread your ass cheeks in front of a guy before you can go back to your cell. That's awesome. I mean, prison is not fun. You get told when to eat, how long to eat. You have to be careful what you say around the guards. You have to worry about the guards watching you. You have to worry about inmates watching you. You have to worry about them robbing you or stealing from you or making you do things you don't want to do. You get caught up in the whole, well, I got to become a prisoner or you're not going to survive. So you become mean or you don't survive. Angry all the time. It's not fun. And not to mention the fact that if you want to call somebody, you got to usually wait in line. That usually costs your family or your wife or your girlfriend or friends a lot of money, even if you're down the road. I don't know how else to describe prison life other than it really sucks. Stay out.
If you were able to give kids advice today, what would it be?
Well, I'd start out with the same old thing they hear from everybody. Don't do drugs, don't do alcohol, stay away from the tobacco, chewing and smoking. Peer pressure is real. I know that kids don't believe it when they're 15, 16 or whatever, but it's real. You start smoking, you hang out with smokers. You start drinking, you hang out with drinkers. If you start smoking pot, which some people think is okay, you're gonna hang out with potheads. That's to me, that's just a gateway to bigger and better shit. So my advice is be true to yourself and learn how to say no thanks. Doesn't mean you can't hang out with your friends if they smoke pot, drink beer, or cigarettes, or whatever that case may be, but just learn to say no thanks. I'm not doing it. Trouble, anger, it's another issue. Anger's an addiction thing, I think, because once you start going, then you got to show off for people. And then, you know, I don't know how to explain that one, but when you lose your temper, it just goes. It's almost like a drug, so you just need to learn how to control it.